Let not hate rule thy heart. Let not fear break thy will. Let not wrath cloud thy mind. Let not midnight stand eternal. Blades and Blasters presents Eternal Midnight by Rogue. This is Demon Gate, a fantasy setting filled with horror and grief. Keep your fires high, else perish in the darkness.
And at the end of days, the first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity.
Vengeance is just a tank for hit points now.
Alright, I'll start recording in 3, 2, 1. You're live.
Thanks everybody for joining us for the 22nd episode of the Eternal Midnight campaign within the Demon Gate setting. Tonight we have the usual crew. No one's main character has yet to die, so very good. Last episode they finished destroying the Bone Dragon, which was no easy feat. The creature had like 4,000 hit points. Took a great deal of teamwork. There were 2 deaths fighting the dragon. Priestess was able to awaken one with a god call. Just enough time for him to bleed out, though. Well, let's get to it. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more Blades and Blasters. Bring you guys back over to here. Oh. There we go. Everybody see that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty much where you guys were last time. After leaving Vroon and the others to make their way to the survivors' camp, Tathar had single-handedly begun to taunt the winged serpent of bones. He was ready to sacrifice himself so that others might live. He fired globes of light into the sky to catch its attention, anything to keep its astral eyes away from the air of Skore and the survivors that he watched burn in his premonition. His plan worked, and the dragon tore after the wizard, stalking him through the streets. The old man took shelter near any house that he could as the bone dragon splintered some of the buildings, trying to locate him in the fading veil mist. If it were not for the very mist that brought the beast back to life, the wizard would have stood little chance of aiding the creature. Tathar made his way toward the manor again, where he always knew he would end up. He did well. He was able to distract the beast for long enough, just long enough. He noticed the creature turned its head toward the Jarl's manor, as if it heard something. It roared, as if answering someone, perhaps even in protest. Yet then the beast lifted into the air and took off toward the manor, hearing the beckoning plea of its master. "Protect me! Kill my enemies! They are here! The fire in the windows! Burn them all!" The beast circled the tower. The necromancer Lycos began another ritual. Tath cast an ice bridge over the gorge, using the Magister Staff of Winter. The beast attacked the manor. Relentlessly, it raced up the burning walls and smashed through the wooden structures of the second floor. Tathar made his way up the hill, gasping for breath, leaning on his staff for support. He needed to reach the windows fast. The beast was there, fighting the heroes inside. He cast another frost wave, forming this one specifically into a way he could use the ice bridge, then again to slide down to a perch on the roof outside of the burning building. That is where he noticed the dragon fighting Wrath and grumbled through the windows. Tath had to climb a bit onto another section of the roof to where he was meant to do battle with the beast a final time. Wrath, Yuya, Hunter, Keltiel, and Grumbled fought the monster of bones and fire with unyielding vigil. Grumbled was killed by the claws of the beast as it tore his torso open and flung him into the wall. Wrath stood strong, fighting the creature in melee range. As Hunter fired arrows, Keltiel threw spells and potions, and Yuya launched her spells. Tathar had arrived in time to hurl a maelstrom of ice, but was hit by the tail of the beast, a mortal wound, and it took the prayers of Yuya and her unyielding faith to give him the strength to cast a final maelstrom of ice and destruction. That final spell would destroy the beast with a critical attack that would send it flying into broken bits of bone and ash. The battle was harsh, but they were able to defeat the monster in the end. After the fight was over, Keltiel was able to grab one of the bits of dragon bones that did not turn to ash before the fire began to block the passage and consume the room. Yuya and Wrath were able to say their farewells to Tath. Yuya wanted to rush to him to heal the old wizard, but he told them to run. There was no time. End this once and for all. Tathar looked from the angel Wrath to Yuya and to Keltiel as they charged away down the hall. He looked to the broken body of Grumbled and then to the fire all around him as it closed in. The dragon had broken the seer's leg, and his tail swipe nearly killed him. He knew some internal damage was done, and it would take magical healing to save him from taking his last breath. He had no spell like that, though, but it was okay. It was almost as if the gods wanted him alive for just one more moment. Tathar was bleeding badly from his wounds, but then the pain started to fall away. Everything would be fine now. He had done his part. The last thread for him to bend was bent. He laid down next to his friend Grumbled and looked up to the large moon of Ghana in all its magnificence and out over the dark town of Skore. He was tired now, and it was time to rest, and that would be okay. So, as that scene unfolds, you guys are continuing into the hallway and kind of rushing away from the maelstrom, ripping apart the chamber in there, and Hunter was taking off down the hallway first, so I guess we'll start with Hunter. What would you like to do? Would you want to continue running down the hall towards towards where you believe your brother to be, or?
Yeah, he would be moving rather quickly to try to get there, knowing that his brother is close and the end is near.
Alright. Alright, go ahead and move him up to where you would like to be at there. And then that's a perfect place there to make a perception check at least. Nice. The fire in the room growing rapidly fast, spreading across the floor, burning the walls, rugs, baskets. Keltiel, you were able to grab one dragon bone as the kind of vortex was spinning around the room, throwing the bones and ashes everywhere. If you wanted to try to grab maybe one more or anything like that, or are you good with that one?
Well, I've really only got one use for it.
Okay.
I only got one of those scrolls, so...
Okay. So
I
one's
think
good.
One's good.
The entire passageway is pretty much lit up, and as Hunter, as you're running down the hallway, you kind of slow once you get to that intersection there, and look to your left and to your right. You can hear Lycos's voice. With that perception check there, you're able to tell it's to the right, and the passageway continues. And when you look to the left, just a quick glance, you can see straight all the way down to a fire burning on a pile of bodies. And that's when you realize that that was a room that you guys had passed through, that initial chamber with the black altar, where you had burned those bodies. Originally, you had seen that was a wall there. Basically, you couldn't see that room or another passage here. What would you like to do from this point?
Hunter, recognizing where the voice is coming from, would wave to the others to hurry along, and would again begin moving towards his brother's voice to the right.
All right.
Keltiel keeps her senses open to see if she can feel when they get close to his brother or the people guarding.
Okay. And you guys can go ahead and move up a little bit, at least your normal movement. Or, running movement.
Rat stays close to you, yeah. Looking her over.
You're okay. It did not harm you, the dragon.
Yeah, she shakes her head. She looks a little bit distracted at the moment. Has a hand against the wall. She pinches the skin between her eyes. No, I'm all right.
He nods, looking at her.
What's wrong then? Something else.
I think it's vengeance. I feel her. She's awakening. Trying to push out again.
He frowns deeply.
We must wait until this is over.
Of course. I am trying.
Keltiel looks at her sister, a little alarmed, but reaches out and takes her hand. I believe in you, sister. You are strong enough to keep her in.
Yuya takes Keltiel's hand, and as you can see, Yuya just looks fairly exhausted, as her body hasn't slept for a while, having left in the middle of the night from Wrath and Tathar earlier. She just gives her a smile and nods.
I not keep that in mind. We gotta keep going though. Can't let Hunter get too far ahead.
Keltiel nods. I think we've all gone our movement just about. Do you want us to keep going?
Actually, right there is pretty good. And Hunter, you notice, actually all of you guys can kind of hear the sound of, it sounds like the growing sound of a crowd, almost, or a horde, shouting, growling, and hissing. As you look back down that tunnel towards that fire, you can start to see, it looks like he must have called whatever he could to try to stop you guys or defend him, but you can see all of the zombies and undead running in a mass, filling up that room back there. Hunter, do you want to do anything else before you proceed?
I think he's just going to try to get to his brother as quickly as he can, because he knows that they're as many, as good as they are, as many as he's probably seen, that they're not going to be able to fight all that.
Keltiel's gonna throw her last witch fire just to block the entryway there.
This one over here.
Well, which direction were they coming from? I'm sorry, I might have misunderstood.
Yeah, you guys can hear the crowd
that way.
Coming from that way.
And we're headed toward Hunter, so yeah, I guess I'll toss it down that way.
Okay. Pretty much start a fire there, and that's when you can see him too. Kind of the flames in that chamber are illuminating him. Some of them are just running right into the fire and catching on fire. But it looks pretty horrific, the amount that are coming. And Hunter, as you start to make your way up the steps, you notice you stepped on a ward, and the symbol glows for a second just before it fires off a spell. It looks to be a magical trap that you are unable to see. So you're going to have to defend against this. Must be one of your brother's traps.
Classic Lycos. Oof. Physical?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I'll use anything yet.
You actually notice 3 glyphs light up. It might cast 3 different spells in succession. Excellent. So you're able to defend against the prisons of bones. And it dissipates as it hits the ground. Another spell pops up. Some kind of red haze. And fires at you. Keltia, you also notice these two as they're, because you can kind of see him right there.
Does she recognize what it is?
Yeah, after that first one too, you're able to realize that these are spells, magical traps.
Mm.
If you wanted to identify the spell, you could.
Yeah, that's what I.
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Ooh.
No, she doesn't know.
All right, that one hits Hunter, and it doesn't deal any damage to you, but you can bites the red attaching to you. Kind of a heavy weight that's attached to you after that spell hits. And then one more fires off from the glyph. These chains fly out. This is called... I'm not going to tell you what it's called, actually. Like, you won't see it written here, though.
Well, Kelty will know what this one is.
Yeah, this one's going to do damage if it hits him. Flesh rend.
I can look that up, but how bad is that one?
That one's a very, very dangerous, very deadly, and it also would cause him pain damage over time.
Alright, she'll counter that one.
Alright. And what's that look like as you shatter that spell?
Well, she's stepping up just barely in time to see him dodge some sort of green necromantic energy. And as a red haze overcomes him, she is still kind of too surprised to think, but she's ready for this last spell that's going off. And she knows that as this black energy starts to clutch at his flesh, that it will pull him apart. And desperately she casts forward with her will dissipating that black energy, and the clawing shadow figures melt away. She looks back at Yuya in wrath. He triggered some sort of a trap.
Is he alright? Yuya will peek around the corner to look at Hunter.
I stopped the flesh rend, but those red lines, as she points to the red that's sort of been absorbed into him, I don't know what that is. Hunter, do you feel all right?
I feel heavy. We can't waste time. It'll be gone if we deal with him.
That's enough. Let me whisper you this real quick. Yuya.
Okay.
Hunter will start to look for traps, but maybe not as thoroughly as he should. He's, again, pushing quickly up the stairs.
Oh, and that didn't work. Yeah, you would know that about the spell, about Blood Vice.
There's no way to reverse it.
A Dispel enchantment.
Oh, I already used it.
Bam. Yuya looks to Hunter.
You need to be careful. I never used on you. If I try to heal you or anything like that, it's gonna hurt you instead.
What?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Even green magic?
I don't know about green magic. I wouldn't try it though. Until we... Just be careful, Hunter.
Alright, Keltiel instead is going to reach out and cast Shield Wall on Hunter. This shouldn't heal you, but it might help. So I'll just take the mana from that.
Okay.
If we're not in combat. Shouldn't have to roll. So you got a +2 now to your defense.
Yuya looks back to Wrath.
Are you coming?
He nods, rounds you, and looks over at Hunter and Keltiel.
We must not be foolish. He is trying to lure us forward quickly, rashly. He looks to Hunter, shakes his head. We must be calm. The end is near.
Well, it's a little hard to be calm with those things behind us, she says, looking back at the horde of undead. I don't know how long that fire's going to hold them back.
I just have to keep pressing on. But just don't run ahead.
Hunter nods and will begin to move ahead, looking for traps more carefully now.
And as you start to move up the stairs, you can hear the sound of heavy footfalls coming. And one of your brother's abominations is coming down the stairs, some kind of three-headed troll that he's mutated, put back together again, recreated. The creature is pretty big, about the size of the ogre. 3 separate heads attached to it and different large cuts throughout its body that have been sewn back together again. And the creature is carrying a large flail in its hands, and it roars out as it's coming down the stairs around the corner and sees you. I guess we should probably do initiative here. Let me make sure it's clear here. Yep. You guys are good to go. And you can hear your brother Lycos' voice is chanting. You realize that it might not have been his laughter last time. It sounds pretty much like he's chanting very loudly up in that tower.
Had to be.
Alright, Wrath would get to go first.
And it's next, huh? I can't really see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he just charges up in front of Hunter. I don't think. Can I hit it from here or not? I might have something though that lets me go a little further. Actually.
Get charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can charge him and reach it.
Yeah, I do have charge, so... Alright, that is what I will do. And I will heavy attack twice. Or 3 times, we'll see. Lycium Blade.
Nice.
Heavy
And it is...
times 5.
Yeah, because it is undead, so your silver is going to work as well with your Lycium Blade.
Not a great swing. It's going to hit, though.
Nice.
Damage.
Nice chunk off of it.
Swings cuts it across the front of the knees, and then he rears back and tries to stab it. Same thing.
And that was enough to actually knock it to the ground, that first hit, so...
Okay.
Falls back on the stairs. Suffering a -1. It's able to defend, brings its flail up.
Yeah, I don't see that roll, but...
That one's a 16.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm gonna pop
Yeah.
up.
I'll spend 1 frenzy. Or 2 to attack, I guess.
One more heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll actually try to do the same thing, try to defend with blocking with its flail chain. Oh, 14.
-1 though, right? It's still on the ground.
Yeah, when he uses his flail to block it, it gives him a +1.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So that's actually, we'll say 1, 2, 3. It's going to break his weapon, or 4, 5, 6. It'll be a lockup between your blade and his flail. Okay, so you slice through his chain and break his weapon there.
Yeah, the second one he tries to stab, it's parried, and the last one he just does an overhand chop and it goes right through the weapon.
Now it's its turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it tries to jump up, and it's going to try to grab you for one unarmed action.
Okay. I'll just defend as normal. Try to block. Oh, of course.
Oh. Alright, so he grabs you pretty much by the chest and in your armor there. And he's going to try to rage attack, crush you into the wall.
Hammer don't hurt him. Am I just rolling block again?
Yeah. This one you'll suffer a -4 for being held.
So I have to roll a 19. I'll just roll one time. Yep.
Oh, nice. How does that work? 'Cause he's trying to slam you into the wall. What do you kind of do to defend that?
Wrath actually, his shield arm is on the opposite side towards the wall. He takes his shield and just kind of wedges it against the wall so that as the thing tries to push him into the wall, he just takes it onto the shield and pushes against the shield with all his might to keep him from getting crammed and smashed into the stone.
Nice. And with his last two frenzy, or with his frenzy, he's going to -2 off his frenzy there. He's going to try to throw you rage attack at Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Dodge me!
It's pretty much a lob attack.
So how do we do this? Am I thrown automatically, or do I get to resist that? Or
Yeah, you can do your Physical dodge, not with a shield, I would say. Probably a
Yeah.
little block.
So just dodge.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So you're not going to take damage. You're going to be able to roll out of it. And Hunter just has to dodge a 6 with his horrible lob attack.
Easy.
Nice. And we'll put you like... Move Wrath. Can you move your guy like over behind Hunter or something?
Like here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
And that's it for the Abomination. It'll be Hunter's turn.
Yeah, so Hunter, a bit taken by surprise when he sees this running down the stairs. He sees the exchange between Wrath and this Abomination. Will quickly knock an arrow and fire a heavy attack into this creature.
And that's Slayer Bow.
Feels good, man.
Oh, nice. And that puts it to the ground.
Oh shit, that's actually 3 times. I have I have the Deadeye Master. I got it last time. So it's
Oh, okay.
let's see, 6, 7. God damn it, I fucked this up. 13, 21, 29, 35,
41
41
times.
times.
Yes.
Yeah, so another 41. So it'd be 123.
Nice.
Remember
Yeah.
that now.
And
I'm going
it's
to go
on
ahead
the
and do that again. Another heavy attack. The arrow.
It is not defending at all. Another one. You're still alive?
And I will do 2 Frenzy to shoot one more time.
I don't think that took it off completely there. There we go. 2 Frenzy, 1 more Deadeye.
Yep.
And you're supposed to get a -1 right here. Ah. And that one misses.
That's it for me.
And Keltiel's turn.
Okay. I am first gonna cast Shield Wall on my sister. So that should be okay.
There we go.
And then I'm gonna cast it on myself. And then I'm going to move up to Wrath.
My last folder project.
And I'm going to cast it on.
Everybody's going to have the shield wall. This will give everybody an extra +2 to your fence.
Okay. Did Wrath take any damage last round?
I did not.
No.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You just used up 3 magic actions. And then I'm going to use my Frenzy, one of my other action, and a Frenzy to cast Regeneration on you, just so that you've got a constant kind of source of healing going.
That's going to be a regen on Wrath.
Yep. That'll be my turn. I'll do some battle chant.
How much do I get per turn?
You get, I'll roll. It's my level, which is 15 plus 1.
Okay.
So just 16 per round. That sucks.
And then Yuya's turn.
Yuya, she'll can have a codex in one hand and aim towards the troll with her other, and fire at it with her aether bolts.
I do not think he's going to live to see the next round. He's just horrible at dodging, too.
Oh, and I also rolled above an 18. Which means he has to make a body check.
That's kind
Oh.
I'm sorry, I got that regeneration damage wrong, Wrath. It's going to be 30 per round.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. So it's negative 1d4 from any attribute, I guess. Body?
Okay.
Well, loses one.
Alright. Go ahead and do damage on him.
Oh my gosh, so poor.
Oh. Yeah, he is still alive
I'll just keep firing.
until he is not alive.
Aye.
Which is probably going to be now, if you can roll good on that d10.
It's alright.
That chips away at him again.
Yeah, so you she's raising her hand and firing aether bolts at it and just chipping away, blasting into its arms, first the left and the right, and then she'll cast another one. They're mostly hitting center of mass.
Phew, phew, phew. Alright, you can do it this time. This is the one. Oh yeah,
There we go.
he's gone.
So the first one hits it in the right shoulder, the second one hitting it in the left leg, and finally she just levels it with its chest. And the aether bolt leaves her hand and makes a mark gouging through the creature's torso, blowing a hole through it before it falls to his knees and crumbles to the floor.
And you guys can hear the horde just running down the hallway now. Some of them have run through the fire, so some of them are on fire. And the troll, he just kind of slides down the stairs a little bit as he's starting to turn to ash and disintegrate in front of you guys. What do you guys want to do now?
Are they past the fire now? Like, are they?
They're not past her fire.
Ah,
they're,
good.
they're where they're at right now, exactly.
Let's keep moving. Are these wooden stairs?
Yes.
Yeah, I think once we get past, I'm going to set the stairs on fire behind us.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, after the creature falls, Hunter would pick up his pace again, expecting others to do the same. He's on a one-track mind. He is still looking for traps, but again, it's a quick scan more than a thorough search. He knows that time is of the essence.
So yeah, big ass ignite right there. I'll take off 4. The cost for 4 of them.
Yeah. Pretty much, let's see. Let's keep the same order, I guess. Because you're going to run right into combat again here. As Hunter approaches, is the first up the stairs. Actually, Wrath, if we're going to stay in order.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter would be about... Go ahead and do your movement as well. Actually, what I'm trying to do is keep your shield walls active. So...
Yeah.
Let's see, 1, 2... We'll say 2 rounds have passed, so you'll still have 2 rounds on your shield wall. We'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, help me, let me know when those wear off, so I'll start redoing them.
So that because it's not going to be the same combat. I don't want to chip you guys on that either. So we'll just do a new combat scenario. Hunter will be the first up there. Wrath, you're going to be right behind him. Wrath would have healed a couple of times, but he didn't need it. Mm-hmm. You don't need it at all, right? Yeah.
No, I don't need it. Yeah.
Yuya still has hers actually on from last game. It lasts 35 rounds, and she was getting 22 a round. She was fully healed, but I'm just saying she probably still has 15 or so rounds of that going on.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let me mark her with that little regen symbol. And Hunter, as you guys kind of break up into the tower here, you feel the cold rush of air. You see Lycos is standing with his arms outstretched over this magical symbol. His assistant, Hawk, has his claymore in his hand. And he turns towards you all as you guys enter and gets into a defensive position. Lycos' other abomination is a very tall, gaunt-looking creature, and it has 6 arms that it's been sewn onto its body. It also has several small, short swords, pretty much, called Adarga blades. They have kind of one-edge, curved blades, and the creature has all of those ready in its hands, and it's looking towards you and starting to slowly move towards you all. Lycos has been hurriedly trying to chant and finish off this some sort of conjuration, it sounds like. And Lycos looks through the magic circle towards you, Hunter, pretty much as he's finishing this conjuration. Now, since it was hurried, he's going to make a skill check here. If I do not roll a target number of 20, he does have the book in one hand, the book that's chained to him. If he does not make the proper target number 20, this circle is going to fail, the summoning is going to fail, and we're going to roll on the conjuration table for him to fumble.
I don't know which is worse. Which is worse?
Have you seen that table? Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be like a 19 or something.
My brother's on it. Don't worry.
And
Success runs in the blood. It's just not morality.
But you did fail that check earlier.
the book does give him plus 10 levels to his conjuring, so it's going to give him a d20.
See, it's fine. I don't know what I'm more concerned about, but I feel like I would rather have him succeed than fail.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him succeed at anything.
That's a bad roll.
Yes!
Oh, it is double plus. He passed. It
is a double plus, yeah.
No!
I was freaking out like, what is that?
How does that
Not
happen?
necessarily. That can still be a fumble. On a conjuring check, you have to meet a target number.
Of 20.
20.
Yeah, he passed it in spades.
Okay.
41,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then. So, he's used the book for some purpose to probably try to save his ass, because he knows you guys have beaten his beast. What do you want to say as you pop in there?
I see him chanting. It's no words really. Just comes out and bow and arrow up, ready to fire at his brother. Immediate.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll have something to say to me though.
You see, as he looks up through the light, kind of emanating from the circle, the magic circle erupts, and you can't really see his face because it's hidden behind his mask as well, that skull mask that he's wearing. And you can tell that his arms look different, his skin and his flesh look different, like really decrepit and messed up. And he looks down at you can see his eyes as the light starts to shine from the magic circle. It looks like he's created some portal with the book. And this kind of purple haze starts to shoot forth, and he looks and he says, "Brother, you're just in time to witness the power I hold."
And just in time to end it.
And we'll go ahead and do an initiative.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Back to being slow.
I know how you feel.
We're slow together.
Oh. I'll make her help us.
At least the bad guys will suck too, right here.
Not as much.
Don't say that, because this fucking alien versus predator looking dude's about to roll a 20.
So was his conjuring complete, Rogue?
It was. He was able to finish the spell, or the conjuring. It was rushed, though. I could roll separate for these guys. Yeah, you guys want me to do that? That sounds good.
It's your call. It's your world. We're living in it.
Yeah, let's do it.
They want to be together.
Romantic.
Uh-oh. The polythene.
That just sounds so bad.
Polyurethane.
So the large abomination gets to go first.
Yeah, it's not.
Holy shit!
Jeez. It's a little bit fast.
Yeah, it rolled
Oh.
an explosion on the... Alright, so it whips out the rest of its blades, quick blading this craziness, and stomps over, doof, 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 really heavy footfalls on the wood, 6 blades, 6 arms, and 6 blades in each. It comes straight for you, Hunter.
He gets a +1 defense from me.
+2 from Shoal.
It is going to use one of its abilities here. It has Wrath before damage. Okay, that's for before damage. Battle Edge. It can roll 2d20 for its attack. It is going to try a 3-hit combo on Hunter.
I'm going to do Shield Ally as well, so he gets to use my shield bonus to his defense by spending 1 SP, so he get +5 from me total.
Nice.
Okay. I want to see both results because I might end up using combat roll as well. This is really good. He rolls twice, right, and gets edge.
Yeah. He's going to go ahead and use it. Might as well. He might not get to the next round.
It's low.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna believe in the defense.
Save it, yeah.
+5 from me, so
7 total, I think. Because it's 2 from Shilwell, 5 from you.
right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Nice. Nice. You are good. And he comes in and basically whiffs the 3 attacks. He is going to come back with his last 3, burning 2 frenzy to pull off another 3-hit combo.
So you get +1 from me this time. I can't do it again.
It's okay.
One good thing, though, is he doesn't have 3 or 2 rolls on this one.
He probably isn't gonna need it. I have a bad feeling. Oh, good. Praise. Oh, baby!
Woo!
Oh, he does have War Master, which makes him re-roll that unless anybody has a counter.
I got nothing.
He gets to re-roll that then. I'm just making rules up now. I'm so now 11.
Whew.
Nice. That is it for the polythene.
So Hunter just kind of bobs, weaves, and dodges, rolls about, trying to avoid all these blades, and is gonna actually try to surprisingly get away from this thing, and move away so he can kind of get around it. So I'm assuming that's going to provoke an attack from him to try to hit me as I move away.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to just throw a boatload of shots at Lycos, I think, this turn. He's loading up arrows as he's moving away, so he can go ahead and take his opportunity.
Nice. Alright, so he takes 1 kind of slice at you as you roll. Just a quick attack and his cut. Terrible. 5.
So Hunter will quickly sidestep out of the way that last swing, and then I'm going to use Battle Edge. I'm going to burn 2 Frenzy, and I'm going to do a 6-shot combo shot. I'm also... this is before damage, so never mind. Hold on.
This is a Dragon Slayer attack here.
So I'm going to go ahead and do all 6 Battle Edge. So
Lycos.
Okay, so I get edge. So one more.
Lycos
Oh, boy.
I don't think Lycos got it. Lycos has anticipated attack. So he doesn't get a chance to reroll his dodge, but he does get an anticipated attack. If he's 2 away, he could pull it off. So 8 is his target?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just roll a 1. No.
No.
Ah.
That's my turn.
Alright. Arrows whiff through the portal there. You notice that that gate is opened. That's probably where some of the arrows went through. Keltiel, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm first moving to where I can see a little bit better. And so I know this thing came from a portal, so she's assuming it can get banished. At this point, I'm going to activate some of my buffs. One is the Amylite, which doesn't take an action, but it gives me an extra d6 to my intelligence. So that'll be a bonus to my conjuration roll for banishment.
Oh, wait. This is actually an undead.
Yeah, it didn't come through that portal. It was standing
made
there.
it.
Oh, so we don't know what's coming through the portal yet.
Right.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. In that case, I'm going to do something. So did I see that, like, I can't throw through the portal?
Make a perception check, we'll say that. Target number 6. Yes. You saw some of his arrows, like, whiff through them.
Oh, I know I can't throw anything through there. That sucks. Okay. In that case,
Wait a minute. You actually did see some fly through and kind of hit the window behind him. We'll say that, though.
oh, so I know some things can get thrown through.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try to reach him with the black powder, Lycos. I'm going to try to throw the black powder at him, and I'm going to use fulmination, which lets me throw twice, like take 2 rolls.
Okay. Mm. 6. Let me guys give you some music.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I'm taking the 24.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Controversial.
So I'm not expecting it to explode. I just want to hit him with it. I want him covered in black powder.
Oh, this is the bag of black powder. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
He basically has to roll a nat 20 here.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
But does it still hit since he didn't?
He's going to use an anticipated attack to defend.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
That is amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's making me so mad.
The perfect plan foiled.
You can't even counter it.
The bag is behind him, we'll say. Like,
How far?
go ahead and roll it. Well, I'll go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
I would say it's like right there. I mean, let's see. Did it roll to the window? Or...
That's so mean for you to roll a 20 on that.
It's over, it slid over near that chest there.
All right. I'm gonna use ignite on it anyway. I'm gonna try to blow it up. So that's my next action, is to cast it.
Okay. And with that one, all you have to do is basically hit a target number of, yeah, that's good.
So I don't know what you think a bag of black powder that's been blown up will do, but that's what it does.
He's going to have to dodge this. And he does not.
Suck it.
Go ahead and roll. We'll do that 2d6 times 10 explosion.
Let me kill my brother before I do.
That's just 50 points. But it's on fire behind him. It's gonna get hot.
Alright, it explodes. I would say it blows the window and that treasure chest go flying.
My treasure!
I was going to loot that.
Well, now you can loot it. The treasure's flying everywhere. Just catch it. It's like hitting a piñata.
He takes 50 points, but he's 1 inch away from the portal. Let me see if that...
Knock him into the portal.
Dexterity check.
It's not a good one.
Good enough.
Probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he falls down next to it. He's on the ground right next to it.
Well, I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to cast another spell on him.
Okay.
Because if he's actually fallen... Well, is he really down, or is that just a figure of speech?
He's on the ground. -1 to defend.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Iron Maiden on him.
Nice. Bring forth the Iron Maiden. Oh, that's with the -1.
Oh, man. Oh, well. All right, that's my turn.
Alright, Hawk's turn. I do want to say that there is...
So how do we know we all have 5, so who goes first between me and those two guys?
Highest dex, right?
Yeah, who has the highest dex? Let me look up Hawk.
I think mine's like 18 or something. Mine's 17.
Hawk has 18. He's also a barbarian. Nice.
But is it really? For
It's
Hunter?
nice for Hawk. Oh, man. Telykas gets thrown to the ground. This is probably on fire. And the window's blown out. Yeah, Hawk turns toward you with his claymore, Hunter, and is going to charge. Going to charge Hunter.
It's Cyber Riddle of Steel dice.
Yeah, pretty much. Need it.
It's time for some copyright infringement.
Yeah.
That company probably went defunct.
He is going to do a heavy attack. He's got a... You know what? He's going to go ahead and activate this first.
Destruction? Or you do that after you attack, right?
Yeah, he does have destruction too. This guy's horrible. Hawk is pretty bad.
All the all the wrestling with Varun has prepared me for this.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Like his abilities, he's gonna activate Fury, which grants him plus to hit depending on his D6 roll.
No, is he 1.5 away from me right now? No.
Nope.
And of course,
Yeah, I think 3 hexes is. I think you get +1 still from me somehow. Is that right?
1.5.
Hex is like 5 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 hex and a half. He would have to be.
I had to be one. I had to be closer to you than this.
Okay. Just out of range, I guess.
Shit.
Just believe in me. It's fine.
I'll pray to the Maker.
He's going to just activate his Fury round. So for this, I rolled a 5. He gets +3 to hit on all of his attacks this round. And he is going to come with a rage attack.
And you have the shield thing from Celt, right? So
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Oh, that's bad.
Ay.
Shit. Let me see what I've got. You're able to do out of turn abilities right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do opposition. So I can make a Dex or Acrobatics check to attempt to receive a bonus to my physical defense modifier for 1 round towards Hawk, and then set him as my specified attacker. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll that now. Okay, that's gonna be plus. That's gonna be plus. Let me see, 2 because I only have it at rating 1. It's gonna be +2 to defend. I get +2 from shield wall. And we'll just see if that's enough for right now. I may do more.
Oh, nice.
Oh, God.
All right. Do you want me to counterattack that immediately?
Yeah.
So Hunter, as he stepped, had saw Hawk begin to wind up with the claymore, and kind of kicks the bedpost to the corner of this bed towards him a bit, throws him off balance enough just for him to get a single shot off into Hawk from point blank with his bow.
Nice.
Nice.
Hawk is hit. Nice.
He can get back to trying to maim me now.
Arrow in the foot.
Yeah, as quickly as he shoots him, but it's just a reflex shot. It goes into his lower legs.
Oh, that didn't take all the damage off there. Alright. And he looks angered at the attack. He looks down, he looks back up. You can see his face is kind of patchwork together. And he swings back with another heavy attack. Continuing that 3 bonus.
Let's do it again, eh? Okay, now it's time to go ahead and use battle roll, or combat roll, so I can gain additional d6 to try to defend an attack. I had to spend an SP to use it. I will do so.
That's a once per combat thing, huh?
It is.
But you do have anticipate attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna need.
So all
I'm
you
gonna go
need to
ahead and-
roll is a 3.
More than that. 4, I think. Oh no, yeah, he's right. Okay. Okay.
A 3 and you're safe.
Thank you, Rogue. Go ahead.
I put that evil on you.
What does the anticipate attack do?
I can spend up to 2 SP, I believe, to match a attack. So that way it misses, but he hit me.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a destruction point for destruction to add another times 2 power damage. So he gets a times 5 on this attack. Which is dangerous. I don't think his blade is quite as good as Wrath's, though. I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
please,
Time for max damage.
please. Oh, that's 3 digits.
Oh my god.
I'm definitely knocked down.
You have the shield wall though.
What is your armor?
9, so I do 100, it takes 121.
21 minus 246. That is 125. Alright, that's good. He's gonna burn 2 frenzy and try one last time. He comes chops across, and then his last attack is coming. He's gonna try to come down and impale you. Nice. And you're able to roll out of the way of that Lycos' turn.
Or does he have? But who has better dex, me or Lycos? Is the question.
Oh, yeah.
I got 17.
Is Lyco still knocked down?
He is. Lyco's got a 21. Alright. Lycos gets up. He gets up off the ground and starts to cast a spell. He's holding in his hand some kind of pouch. And speaks the words, black spell. You can see some kind of armor develop. Some kind of bone plate starts to create around his body. Oh, I don't want to do that. He moves to there. Hunter's on the ground right now. I would say you could probably see Wrath. Wrath, you might have a little bit of cover though. What do you think there?
Close or no? One of the two. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll give you +2 cover.
Okay.
And he moves to there and cast a spell. He's gonna try the Fleshed Rend spell. It pretty much outstretches the wand, and chains fly out of it. Oh,
I'm gonna say no to that because I can see him.
does that look like?
As the chains come towards Wrath and get very close, Yuya just jumps on it and she waves her hand, and just the chains turn into dust and dissipate in the air.
Thank you.
And she stares down at Lycos. You will not harm him.
And Lycos just gets angered by this, and he says, "You'll be next, priestess!" And he fires another one.
That's what Yuya says.
Yeah.
Nice to say that.
So I have +4 defense, right? From
Yeah.
the shield and the, not my shield, but the
Shield wall, yeah.
shield wall and the cover, correct?
+2 cover, yeah.
Alright, just real defense is normal then.
Cool. And that was 5 actions. He only has one more, so this was going to be a bone spear. His last frenzy. Your favorite spell,
Yeah.
the bone spear.
I'll just do the same thing.
Damn it, Lycos, you're failing. Oh. If you have any way to counter.
I mean, I don't have anything out. I could throw my axe, but I mean, it's
You want to try it?
It's a quick action for you.
sure.
Damn. Could be a good shut the hell up attack right there. Got him.
Just ×1, right? It's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, it's silver. Does that get ×2 with him?
He ain't dead.
He kinda is.
So it nicks him probably, and
Yeah, these things just bash off the shield, and Rat's kind of got this down where he sticks his tip of his blade into the wood floor and flings like sidearm the axe end over end, and it just nicks him on the shoulder.
nice. Now it is Wrath's turn.
Alright, question. How long does war powder last?
That should be about like 30 minutes, I think. Pretty
Okay.
long.
Yeah. If it's a standard alchemical substance, yeah.
And that just takes 1 action to do? Or 2 to take it?
2 actions.
2 actions.
2.
Alright. So Wrath grabs the pouch out of off his belt and just sticks it up to his nose and takes like a giant drag of it, and he's got all this white powder all over his face as he consumes the war powder. Do that for 2. Alright. And then I'm gonna step forward and attack this thing. And I use destruction after I can use it after I determine if I hit or not. Is that
Yeah,
right?
if after you hit, you can burn it. Burn a saga.
Mm-hmm. Modifier 1 from the war powder. Heavy attack. I fumbled.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, you said you might not be able to fit all this in 2 sessions, but you may not have to.
Alright,
so
what happened?
The fumble of suffer.
Please don't throw my sword away. It's kind of bad right now.
Don't say it!
I think you can click on the melee, right?
Yeah.
Pray.
Okay, it's not bad.
Alright, that's not too bad.
Stuck in it.
Stuck in the wall, maybe.
So, can I burn Frenzy to do that?
Only for attacks, frenzy or 4.
Okay.
So
I can't do anything then. I'll hit it with my shield. I'll frenzy
Shield
to
bash.
hit it with, yeah.
you gonna burn 2 frenzy and rage. Hit him with your shield.
Yes,
Cool.
that's all I can do.
That could work.
What hit?
Your shield bash. You could do a destruction on that and make.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's +3 damage from the war paint. So that would be like ×4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 56. That's enough to knock him down. Let's see if he falls. Target number 6. Oh, he falls over next to the portal there.
Yeah, Wrath swings his sword and it gets caught in the corner there, and then he just uppercuts him with his shield, catches it underneath the chin, and just throws it back.
Alright, Priestess Yuya.
God, what a miserable turn.
Yuya. She's going to cast Celestial Armor on herself. So this kind of twinkling lights come up and surround her, similar to Lyco, with his own black magic, but hers instead being holy and pure. And she'll step up behind Wrath. And I think I'm close enough. Yes, I am. Where is it here? Going to do Absolution. So I'm gonna use his Power Surge. I'm gonna Power Surge for 3. Alright.
That's the obliterate undead type thing, is that?
Yeah, basically, he is gonna explode into this, basically a very small divine star, but it only affects undead.
Okay.
Or spirits of darkness.
Lycos does shout to Hunter. He says, "Brother, come with me!" And points to that portal. Oh, God. is a hit.
Oh, perfect. So it's also plus another +2 critical damage. And the power surge, does that count towards the
Yeah.
oh my god.
Also.
16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm at ×21 right now.
Nice.
Fucking wizards.
Do it.
I love this game.
Do it.
Everybody's so damn nervous. Oh,
Ah, yes. And that is.
I was so close to exploding twice. Holy shit.
Oh, so close. So
What's that look like as you tear him apart?
yeah, so Yuya comes up behind Wrath and puts a hand on his shoulder and smiles before she just explodes into this divine energy and light, kind of temporarily blinding for half a second, probably everybody in the room. And when they kind of open their eyes again, this thing that was in front of Wrath on the floor, it's now just a pile of ash and dust just blowing into that open portal. And again, she looks to like, your time is going to be soon up, Necromancer.
Shit.
That's it for her.
The hunter.
Oh shit. Alright, so I'm on the ground. So standing up is half my movement, you know?
Yeah.
I was knocked to the, I was absolutely floored. I can still run though.
Yeah.
Okay. Hunter is going to try to roll forward past Hawk. And this is a window, correct?
That is.
Okay. Hunter is going to try to roll forward past Hawk, leaving his bow. Will pull out his knife and attempt to tackle his brother through the window.
That was the old rattling move back then.
Old school, yeah. It fits here too.
It does.
I was hoping he'd be over here so we could catch on fire on top of that. But guess I'll have to do. So I'm thinking Hawk gets his chance to smack me up while I'm running by him.
Yeah. Hawk is going to try to grab you. More like a clothesline maneuver, I guess.
Okay.
To try
Hawk
to
John
stop-
Cena.
try to
I
stop
can't see him. All right. No thanks.
Hell yeah.
I duck under it. Knife comes out, and I'm going to try to tackle Lycos through the window now.
This will be an unarmed. Ah, I saw that 18.
Just me.
That was just you just sneaking in a battle chant there. The hunter. Alright, Lycos is going to try to dodge. Alright, so he ends up. You kind of slam into him pretty much, and he only takes a step back and fighting with you now.
Oh, we got more actions to burn. We're going to keep trying.
Yes. Nice. All right. With that, you're able to smash into the window, and let's do a resistance strength check.
Oh, fuck, he might be stronger than me.
Oh, he's got a D8.
Yeah, he actually is. It's funny. Alright, fuck it, let's go.
Ah,
My
Yeah.
god.
I'm anemic. That one. Let's go. What?
oh!
Oh.
Ty goes defender. We'll say you guys are hanging out the window right here. Any more actions?
I'll burn frenzy.
Yes.
We do another resistance strength check, or am I just trying to? We're just gonna keep going with unarmed and try to force
Let's-
him out.
Yeah, let's do resistance strength check for one frenzy.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of like wrestling around there, and there it is. So you guys both tumble out.
Yep. He did not care if he was going with him. He just wanted to make sure he got him out of there.
Did you want to use that last frenzy to stab him or something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be stabbing him the whole way down.
Okay.
We are going somewhere, brother. Straight to hell. And he's just gonna start stabbing him the whole way down.
Nice. And I'll say he's -4 to defend this anyway, because he's held. Yeah. She starts stabbing into him. You guys tumble down probably 4 stories.
Well,
Two.
do they fall before Keltiel could? I mean, I don't know how simultaneous things are happening, but I could potentially grab Hunter with my telekinesis.
They do go out the window, so you do lose sight of them at this point right now. But
Okay. I probably don't have enough movement to get over there and see them.
but you could possibly still do that, yeah, if you want to. If you can make it to the window and look down. Because
Uh,
4 stories.
You're
is what?
gonna get attacked if you do that, though.
hmm.
All right, Keltiel's turn.
Well, crap. Okay, I'm going to. I can potentially still do this. We'll see. I'm going to use Psychokinetic Blast on Hawk, try to knock him into that portal. So I'm going to roll for that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
It's a mental defense.
Awesome. He is not as good at that. That's a hit.
Yes. Okay.
Do you want to power surge it, or?
Alright, I don't have this. Oh, hold on, that's spell effects. Yeah, I'm gonna power surge it.
You guys are level 15? Yeah.
Yep.
So you could go 16, 17, 18 if you wanted to.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna start over. I get a +1 because this is a gray spell.
Nice. That +1 is huge with magic.
Could be better, but maybe enough.
144 is enough to knock him down. Target number 6 for him to stay in the room on his dex check. Oh, he barely falls down next to the portal.
Alright. Shoot. Well, I can't get past him to save
He is on the ground.
Hunter. Would he still get an attack of opportunity on me, though?
No.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna try to run past him, then.
Alright. What's your total move? That's 2,
8.
3. 3.
6, 7 to get there.
Cool. So you run to get there.
Using the same wand I have been using, so it's already out. And I'm going to try to grab Hunter as Lycos falls for stories.
Okay, go for it.
Can I do another power surge to affect my accuracy with this?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You get up to a +3.
That should do it.
You're able to grab him. What do you want to do? What does this look like?
Keltiel sends out a wave of psychokinetic energy, knocking Hawk to the ground and hardly stopping to see, what the effect of that was. She dashes past into the window, this wand out, looks out, points the wand at Hunter, speaks the magic words, and as he is falling about to hit the ground, his suddenly slows to, like a feather fall, and then stops as Lycos continues to fall down and smash against the stone pavement beneath. Alright, so I've got him as... I'm assuming Lycos is probably still alive out there. And I don't actually think I can do anything with Hunter this round.
You could lower him slowly.
Like, can I do anything other than grab him?
There is a roof, like one floor above the ground.
Okay.
This tower is probably 4 floors up.
Sure, that's what I would do. I'd let him there, because I'd know he'd still want to keep going on his brother. So she basically just stops him at that roof level and nudges him over.
Okay, and that'll be another magic action to do that.
And that's it for me. That's everything I got.
Alright. Hawk's turn. Hunter, can you roll? It's, from what I looked up there, 4 floors, looks to be about 66 times 5 damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And he doesn't have any, like, teleport spell or anything like that to save him, so... Unless you want me to roll at 66, exclamation point.
Oh, well, none of them exploded anyway.
Is that right there? 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 12, 13 times 5. Oh, man. He just got lucky. 65 damage. He is actually still alive down there.
Of course.
Oh, what was your knife damage to him?
It was 9 before.
Okay, I'll take that off. Oh, his armor. His armor.
Yep.
Trying to stab through his bone armor. Hawk's turn. Hawk gets up and is going to run towards Keltiel and try to impale her. Which is bad. Let's see.
Yeah.
The good news is if he throws you out, I can catch you. Let's hope he doesn't do that.
You hear his like heavy footfalls. Dum dum.
Oh, jeez. I don't think I've got anything special I can do. So... Nope, he's got me.
Oh no, he's gonna burn a point to make it a destruction.
How many actions did he use?
2.
Okay, so he's got 3 more. Because he had to use 1 to get up, right?
Just movement to get up. He's basically got 2
Oh,
range
okay.
attacks.
Okay, and I've got 20 armor, I think. Let me double check.
Your shield wall.
21.
That's defense. Shield wall isn't.
Oh, shoot.
So I take 123. Alright, I'm sure that's enough to take me down to
Yeah.
my
He
knees.
stabs into your back and you fall to the ground. He pulls the blade out and he tries to chop. Another rage attack. You suffer a -1 from this one. Ah. Oh, good.
Dodge it.
And then he burns his last frenzy one more.
God, roll low, please.
You had
I
to
don't
say
think
it.
he can roll low. Jeez.
Good lord.
Oh, and that was a good dodge, too. Alright, let's see it.
How many does she have left?
125. So I think she'll be maybe revivable.
Can he do destruction again?
Yeah. He's as long as he's got points, he has 5 more of those. Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm down. That's 120. 119. I'm still up.
Oh,
Oh my god.
A blood bond, sister.
Nice.
does Wrath go up and help her, or just let her?
This is up to you.
Oh, whoa!
Oh god, it's Lycos' turn.
Give me a get in the puddle.
It's in the snow.
Let's go, Yuya. Let's leave.
Shoot, what has he got? He's in the snow now.
A concussion, I hope.
Yeah. He looks up. Oh my god, he does have a spell. He spends 2 actions to cast this.
Oh, shit.
Wasn't a long enough fall to probably get it out. He starts to float into the air off of the ground and up to your level, and he starts laughing. He's like, "You will not keep me from my task. Brother, I win again." And that's when he casts Flesh Rend at you. As he's floating up above the snow, kind of with your level.
Shit.
Hunter's like the perfect target right now.
Let's see if I can.
Alright, he has to make a willpower check to keep his concentration.
Okay. To keep floating and stuff.
Yeah.
See what I have for this. If that's bad. I think it's just yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll Blood Rush. So I can get some bonus hit points. I can roll body attribute, and then it's multiplied by the rating of the ability it's rating to. So I'm going to do that because I'm pretty sure it's an out of turn. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll roll defense because I'm skeptical. So
Yeah.
10. I get I'm at 135. And oof. I think it's all. Yeah, it's only once per combat. So I'm just gonna have to rely on what I have for defense. So shield wall, and I think that's it.
It's a shaky willpower. I think it's enough, though.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my god, nice. So the levitate was 2, that was 2. And he's got frenzy, I think. 9 frenzy. He's going to cast Rot with his frenzy.
Oh, he's killing it.
Oh man.
Got me.
Initiative is killing us this fight.
Yep. Whoa. I'm dead.
That is bad dead. Alright, Hunter gets to roll spiritual.
Oh, how dead though? How? Oh,
That is gonna put me. Do I get toughness and armor on it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be. So -9. It's 195. I have 135, so I'm -60, which I think is completely destroyed.
negative what?
-60.
But
I'll
I
have
do
to look
have.
at it.
I have that scroll from Tathar.
You can't even see me.
True, but if
Let me look at
that's a
where I'm at. -60 is instantly killed.
Alright, it's gonna have to be a spiritual. Oh my god, he rolled 100.
Atheistic ways.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Only, I guess, chances for you guys to roll on your turn. It is Wrath's turn.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is take my sword out of the wall. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drink Spirit's Strength. How long does that last?
Another 30 minutes.
Okay. So that's another 3 damage. Alright. Then, so that's 2. I'm going to move. And I'm going to attack this guy with 1 heavy attack.
Oh my god. I just thought of something. Alright. Hawk turns and tries to... He is going to try to block with his blade. He does block.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 frenzy to attack again.
Kill his ass.
If I hit him, I have a good chance. But I am rolling like shit.
Oh no.
Another block.
I'm done.
He's trying to block and that's right on it. So 1d6 is 1, 2, 3 breaks his blade. 4, 5, 6. It's a lockup. So you guys are basically locked, both your blades together at this point, struggling. Are you out of actions now?
Yeah, I'm out. Mm-hmm.
It is Yuya's turn.
Did I get to do a spiritual influence for Hunter?
Yeah, you do.
Alright, well, I'll start with the spiritual influence in case.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna give one to Keltiel too. Last one when it's her turn. But
So,
what does Yuya do?
yeah, so Yuya doesn't really know what's happening outside the window, but sees Keltiel there being hammered on by Hawk, and she again raises her hand, just starts firing at it with aether bolts.
Are you gonna move?
I will eventually.
He's supposed to have a -1 there too. Got him.
Good.
It's weird. I'm not seeing these rolls.
Never mind.
Are you seeing them?
No.
Huh. Is everybody else having that problem?
It's only occasionally. I think it's.
Yeah, I don't see Hawk. I didn't see Hawks, the big 6-armed dudes. I saw Lycos.
Yeah.
Maybe the animation.
I see Hawk's attack rolls. I just don't see his defend rolls off. Like some of them, I don't see.
Can I skirt around the edge of this portal, or is that going to be dangerous?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, so I'll run over.
Oh, don't do that. Come on.
Actually, yeah. I'll just come behind your ass. And she'll keep firing.
Does Kel have the regeneration on her?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I can reach you. Oh, wrong one. More aether bolts.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, you just hitting center of mass right now.
He's got -2, outnumbered, and
Glad somebody's doing okay. Oh my god.
Goodness.
Oh jeez.
I'm just gonna keep going.
is this going to be the third one?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no.
let's see. Got him.
Oh good.
One good roll.
Hmm.
Oh man, I expected that to do a lot more damage to him falling off that roof.
I know, I was just like, ugh.
Turns out you don't need height. You just need magic.
If it would have been a magical throw.
I'm gonna spend frenzy just to keep whittling away at this guy.
Hadouken!
Yeah, pretty much. You just fired over your shoulder there, Rat. Just set her mass, just blasting these on the ground.
Oh, Keltiel's still awake too, right?
Yeah.
Does she have 1 hit point left?
6.
You're still okay.
Fumble.
Oh ho ho.
Defeating.
I'm gonna use Power Surge and I think, wait, is it multiple? Yeah, I'll burn 3 Saga then.
Yeah, that'll bring it up to
19.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. So that's all I'm gonna do for now. But yeah, you just whittling away at this guy, and it just keeps hitting. The center of mass is all really. She's cutting into him with the aether bolts, but they're not doing too much. You can see the frustration seeing her sister bleeding and her not being able to do anything.
Is that it for her?
Mm-hmm.
Would have been Hunter's turn. Keltiel's turn.
Okay. First thing she's going to do is he's on the ground, so she can get away from him, right, Hawk?
Yeah. And he's fighting Wrath too, so. Do you want to pray for Hunter or you want to save that?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's gonna pray for him. Sorry. Oh man.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna cast Regeneration on myself. Man, there's nothing else we can do for him.
Was there a scroll that you had,
Not
There's,
Yuya?
I got it from Tathar. It like brings someone back from like negative 199. I don't know how long it's viable for. And we have the stone, by the way, which I don't know about.
Yeah, but your sister's not gonna spend it on him. She just
Oh.
not unless Wrath convinces her. So 10, 11, 12, 13. I get 28 points back and 28 points around. And then I'm a safe distance now, so she'll go ahead and throw. I'm gonna throw the Super Thunder at him.
Oh,
So
You get to
Astral Link that.
something like that.
That's better.
Nice. What was that attack at him?
That was my Big Thunder. I had one more Big Thunder potion. So, is that under damage? Let's see. Yeah, it's got extra damage to it, so add 3 more. That's
think
not
that has a-
right.
I think that
That's
is a
not
blast radius. It's a 1.5.
Well, I would have hit it exactly right, so with an 18. You're all good. I'm sorry, I did that damage wrong.
Throw it like right here. Go and get the edges of him.
Oh man, that sucks so bad.
Oh
Well,
my
that's
God.
what he takes.
Been rolling a lot of ones on damage.
Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4. I still have 2 actions. I'll go ahead and cast a Iron Maiden on him. All right.
It's -3 actually now. Oh my God.
Goodness me.
It's just comical at this point.
He has a crossbow.
Yeah, but he's got to pull it out and cock it.
He does not
He's
have
quick draw though. Oh, he
He does
doesn't.
not have quick draw. He has quick blade, but with his swords and stuff. But he's not all cool with the bows, so that's a good point. It is Hawk's turn, I guess. Is that it for you, Celts?
Yes.
Hawk stands up and is going to.
If it wasn't
Is
for
he-
this guy, we would have fucked these guys.
Yeah.
Barbarians.
Mm-hmm. God 2.0.
He's going to try to attack. Or are you guys still locked up in?
Yeah, we were still locked. I mean, he fell down, but the last thing we
Yeah.
did, we locked up. Yeah.
Yeah, since he fell down, we'll say you guys are not locked up then. He's going to jump up and try to attack you with 4 hits.
I'll Sacred Shield that.
Yeah. Because if he does destruction, that'll be horrible on that one.
The shield gives me a +2, correct? Not my shield, but the other shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll roll again.
I think you can walk around Wrath.
There we go.
Nice. Here he comes at you with a 4-hit combo, and
Hunker down behind the shield.
then he burns his frenzy and tries 1 heavy attack. This damn guy. He is looking real bad, though. If anybody could roll some decent damage on him. 14.
I'm gonna use Sacred Shield again. I can use it twice in the combat, so I'm gonna use it here. Okay, let's see if I can critical. Alright, well, he turns it away with his shield again.
I mean, nickel at a time in peace. That is it for the Hawk. Lycos hovers over to the edge there and lands next to his brother. He says, "Now, brother, we can be together."
Oh boy.
And he places the hand on Hunter and casts the spell, using the book to power the spell. Hunter wakes up and is no longer human. His eyes are pale. You can feel the life come back into you, as if you were seeing some light for a moment, feeling at peace almost. What's Hunter do as he comes back? You do feel like, though, that, I mean, you can't attack Lycos outright. Like he has that will over to control you, you know?
So Hunter would stand up, wobbly legs, not understanding what happened, and see Lycos in front of him, calm, and go to move towards him, but can't. Can't bring the spear up from his side that he was going to stab at him with. Can't move towards him, and doesn't understand. Is looking around, confused.
Lycos removes his mask for a minute too, and has his arm still on your shoulder, and says, you can see his face now after he takes it. Looks horribly scarred, almost undead as well. He says, we must kill our enemies, and I'll need your help.
Just kill me. Just get it over with.
And he smiles. And then it's Wrath's turn.
I'm gonna try to hit this guy. Heavy attack. He's down on the ground still, I'm guessing, yeah. Nah, he would have got up, I'm guessing. It's a hit. Alright, I'm not gonna say it, but I have +6 damage before any modifiers. And I'm gonna use destruction so that it put me at ×5 power damage unless he's undead.
No.
Alright.
That's right. And he is dead now.
Your Wrath is kind of catching what's happening over this guy's shoulder, and he just quickly drives his sword through his chest, and then Thunder kicks him straight forward off the blade and looks forward at the two. He looks almost unsure for a second, and then charges Lycos. I can reach him from here, yes?
He's three stories down right there.
I'm going to jump off and try to cut him in half as I go by.
Nice.
Alright, just tell me what I got to roll.
Yeah, go ahead and do your attack, and then just make a dexterity check after that one.
Okay.
Just a big heavy attack as you're flying by him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice.
A dex check.
Yeah, dex check. Oh, fuck. He has anticipated attack.
No!
Everybody was counting on me to forget that.
No.
That brings his points down. Yeah, whatever your dexterity check is. Oh. So the damage 66 times 5.
Okay. 60. Does armor work against this or no?
And toughness does.
But not armor.
Not armor, no.
I'm just gonna tank it.
Okay.
Actually,
You
I might not.
30 back anyway.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna land. He just crunches to the ground. Not gonna bother tanking it. My toughness is worse. What is my toughness? Where is it? I have 2 actions left. Can I reach him from the ground?
Yeah, you could
Alright, let me figure out
jump
what
up and swipe at him.
the hell my toughness is. All of a sudden, I can't find it on the sheet.
They're both on the edge of the roof. And that's only one story.
Where's toughness at on the sheet, Rogue?
Right next to body.
Next to body. Oh. Okay, 5. So I took
60.
60. Okay. And when does that regen hit? Kel?
Each round,
Okay.
at the beginning of your turn, you would get 30 back.
Okay. Alright, well, he's gonna attack again. Trying to hit him from... He just goes flying, swings, misses, crashes into the ground, gets up to his feet, and stabs recklessly up at his back.
Yeah. And fucking, he just barely, like, almost cleaved his ass, and just barely whiffed next to him. And then he looks in shock back towards you, and he shouts to Hunter, you're surprised to see him standing there with him, but I would imagine you could tell just by looking at Hunter.
I'm not even sure that he is even registering that exactly.
Yeah.
It's just all happening too quick. And I rolled. Okay. Alright. Damage. Gonna add.
Destruction on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not undead, right? So.
Nah.
Modifier 6 times 5.
Oh. And what's this look like as you kill him?
Wrath goes flying out the window. As he does, he's expecting his wings to kind of just dive at him, and he unnaturally goes flying by. He swings a sword, it misses just barely. He slams into the ground. He grunts heavily, forgetting for a second that he is not his former self. But that shock disappears quickly as he scrambles to his feet, turns, reaches to the, on his tippy toes, and thrusts the sword up through the bottom of the pelvis, out the stomach. He rips to the side, and Lycos' entrails just spill out all over the ground. His body, which was levitating before, crashes into the snow outside, just at Wrath's feet.
At that point, Hunter, you can feel the will, the pull on you, kind of fall away a little bit. Enough for you to actually make a willpower check versus so you wouldn't have to maybe attack them.
Oh,
Holy
that's the hunter we love.
That is amazing. You are undead, and you do not have to attack them. But you're an abomination now.
I am. And Hunter just stands there, looking at the corpse of Lycos. He doesn't say much of anything right away, but he does take off his mask and throw it onto his brother's corpse, and he just looks at Wrath, and Wrath can see that his eyes are pale and lifeless and dead, skin pale. The rot having ripped away at his flesh. He probably doesn't look too much unlike his brother, really, at this point. He just doesn't say much of anything right away, and, well, at least it's done.
Keltiel has tears starting to stream down her cheeks. And she knew what Lycos was doing, but it's just now hitting her. She starts to climb down to where Hunter is. Are you still you?
For right now. I've seen how it happens. Sometimes it's not immediate. The needs of being undead. But it will come.
She reaches out hesitantly and touches his arm. I'm so sorry. I tried to get there in time.
It's no one's fault. Just his. He looks at Lycos and starts to poke around for the book, finding it in the chain, and he rips the book away, snapping the chain. He looks at it. Looks back up to the tower. I can't stay here any longer.
You have to stay. You have to see this through.
Yuya looks down. She doesn't climb down at all. She knows they still need to continue in the manner. She's holding back tears of her own, brushes them aside, and looks down to Hunter. Hunter, do you want to go? Or do you want us to end this? To end you and stop your suffering?
Being in the state I am, I see how it has to. How I can end it. He grabs the book and I have to go where he wanted to go. I can stop it with this. He holds the book in his hand. If I went with you to the witches, I'd just be a liability. They're just as versed as he is.
But they can't.
Control of me just as well as he almost did.
Keltiel looks at the book he's holding. Not if they don't have that.
If I have it, I can stop this.
How do you know? You might become what your brother was. Your mind will be warped. You may think you're doing good, but only to do evil. Can you trust yourself with such power?
Until a few days ago, I was the only person that I ever trusted. He looks around at all of you. I'm asking you all to trust me now, as you have before.
Where do you intend to go, Hunter?
The portal that he opened goes to Niflheim. I can go there, and with this, I can stop the undead.
But will your spirit be trapped there in Niflheim?
Probably. He just smiles at that. No one said the road would be easy. I'm the only one who's ever walked it. I don't mind bearing this burden.
If that's what you wish to do, Hunter, so be it. As we're not going to stop you. Otherwise, we're going to have to kill you.
I know that you can finish this with the witch. I'll do my part. And he begins to scale the wall and looks at Wrath. We haven't gotten on the best. But I know you care about Yuya. I know you'll protect her and her sister. See this through with them. That's all I ask.
Wrath looks up, nodding slowly.
I will.
He frowns a bit, cleaning the blade off in the snow before he drops it in his scabbard.
Human will. It is ever strong. Good luck to you. Do not lose what you were. Hold on tight.
As they reach the room above, Keltiel's following Hunter. She looks at the portal and then back at him. And she seems to make up her mind about something, and then before she can change it again, she just throws her arms around him and pulls him into an embrace, and she whispers to him, "I won't let you stay in Niflheim. If it's the last thing I do, I'll bring your spirit out."
And Hunter will hug her back, and he smiles at that. No. Don't take too long.
And she nods and starts to wipe away tears with the heel of her hand. "I think you're the bravest man I ever met."
Maybe just the most foolish, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Take care of yourself, Keltiel.
She lets him go.
And Hunter will look to Yuya, and you've gotten a lot stronger.
I think that archery training that we did on the way here really helped. She'll give him a small smile at that. I think I've used it a couple times, but I can't remember.
Well, I guess when you're blessed by the gods, you don't really need toys like that, do you?
I just want to say, Hunter, near Keltiel's sympathies. And I'm gonna miss you. And I don't want to say I'm sorry for what happened. It was most likely gonna happen anyway. I think your destiny is on this path now. And I wish you good luck. And may the gods be with you, whether you believe in them or trust in them or not. They got us this far.
Hunter nods. And he takes one last look at everyone and looks at the sky out the window and tell the barbarian one, the wild one, sorry we can't wrestle. And he will smile and look at them all one last time and walk through into the portal.
Undead on fire, pretty much. And as they reach the hallway where you can see the light kind of illuminating the hallway of them on fire coming up and just howling, and as he steps through, they all kind of turn to ash and dust, and it goes totally quiet, except for the flames still in the tower burning. It seems that by him taking the book with him, that the power it held over this place is gone too. What do you guys want to do from here? You might have to exit the tower.
After watching Hunter enter the portal, I think there's probably a minute of just stunned silence. Keltiel starts to slowly regain hit points as her regeneration spell kicks in. She looks back at the other two. We still have the witches to deal with. We should see if there's anything useful here, and I need to think.
About what?
She starts to pace a little bit. With Hunter gone, we are a man down. I think that I can change that.
What do you mean?
And she looks at Yuya. She cannot spare the mana, but I think I can summon help. Conjure a spirit.
Yuya frowns slightly at that. What kind of spirit exactly, sister?
That could be a spirit of light. Something like an angel. I don't think I could get anything that powerful. Could be a spirit of the elements. I don't know, I've not done it before, but I know that I can do it.
Whatever it is, Keltiel, we must be quick. For if the undead have fallen to ash before us here, the witches would have seen what has happened before. they're gonna know, and whatever they're doing, they're either going to try and speed it up or abscond into the forest again. And we're not gonna be able to catch them.
If they are able to pry vengeance, anger her, torment her, it will be bad for Yuya. We cannot wait. Not long. Maybe enough to gather avos if we need another blade.
Keltiel shakes her head. I don't know how we will reach Avos. We will have to find another place to enter. The towerway is blocked with fire.
Davos is too weak right now. He's gonna be more of a hindrance.
We can send him out in front of us. He can be killed. It does not matter.
No, it matters, Wrath.
This will be his part to play. His penance for his sins.
Maybe his penance or what you think, but not like this. I won't accept anything like this.
He frowns, but quickly nods.
As you wish.
Thank you, Wrath.
Face softens a bit as she looks to him. And she looks to Keltiel.
I think it would take maybe 15 minutes. I need to make a circle.
How's that?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah,
Rick?
you cut out.
As the portal closed, the one that Hunter went through after he passed through, there is a circle that still remains on the ground. It would take a few alterations because you can tell that one was a direct path to hell. One of the realms, one of the 9 realms of hell.
But it would make it quicker.
Yeah.
I think I could use this one. She goes toward the circle and excitedly starts rubbing out parts and altering symbols. I just need to change it a bit.
Wrath looks wary, but he doesn't say anything. Walking up towards Yuya. He slings his shield over his back and just stares at what Kelt's doing.
Yuya shares a very similar concerned face to Wrath, not knowing exactly how or what Keltiel's looking to summon.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, she makes the alterations and she has conjuring crystals to help, and she activates her amylite. Which does very little, but gives her a +1 bonus. And when she thinks she has the circle ready, do you want me to roll a circle magic roll?
Yeah. Which one are you trying to? What spirit?
Oh, this is circle magic. Do I need to roll for circle magic, or is it just assumed I can make this circle good?
Yeah. Go ahead and do circle magic.
So not bad. And I think she's going to try to... Well, Rogue, what does she think? Can I roll thaumaturgy to see if she could do what she wanted to do? Like to see if she knows? Or roll conjuring?
Yeah, do a thaumaturgy.
Nope, she doesn't know.
Yeah, that would be a little bit outside of what you've done or read about, I would say.
I don't know if Yuya could. I think I have circle magic on her.
Yeah, do you want
And
to tell me?
conjuring.
Well, it's not the circle. She's trying to figure out. She's standing in the circle making the alterations. She turns to her sister and says, I want to bring him back, but I don't know if I can. He would be a spirit of light, not an undead.
What are you doing?
I need to free Hunter's spirit from Niflheim, and if I can, he would come back in a form that he could help us.
What if his task there is not complete?
She looks around. I don't hear the undead anymore.
He shakes his head slightly. Time passes differently in the Hells. It could have been a millennium there by now. He might return much changed. His mind will be assaulted, not only by Hal, but his nature. Doing this is risky.
She looks at her sister. You always paid more attention to the priests when they were teaching. What do you think?
I don't know if that roll does anything. There, Rogue.
Yeah, let me whisper you.
Okay. He is looking between Wrath and between Kelty.
Sort of a link. Yeah.
She looks to Keltiel. If you did this, we would need something of Hunter's in order to get him back. She looks down where he dropped his mask outside and points. If you had that might be able to call him, but...
And I know his name.
I just...
Hunter? What is his name?
I don't actually remember, but Keltiel has an eidetic memory. Then she does know.
He waves a hand at Hunter's bow on the floor, too.
Yes. Give me everything that you can... that was special to him. But the mask. Yes, the mask. That would be a powerful talisman. And so she takes the mask and she starts going through her herbs. And I think she's going to light up some witchweed.
Smoking that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You start to feel...
Jeez, these are
So
some...
you cut out there, Rogue.
You start to feel something scratching.
Cut out again.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
For a second, anyway.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull this up for you guys. You feel some scratching on the inside of your brain again. Something familiar feeling. Scene flashes over to Vengeance staring over the edge. With her escape in sight, she jumped off, plummeting toward the jagged rocks and snow below. Perhaps this was the freedom she sought. Freedom from the pain, jealousy, and hatred. Freedom from these human emotions. She awakens from the dream, but still she is not free. She can feel Yuya has grown. The priestess could possibly expel her if she wanted to, but this would be bad for the angel, especially due to the fact that witches possess some of her essence. She awakens and looks around to see where she is. Mist all around her, a heavy fog. It moves aside for just a moment to see the huge wicked face of some gruesome hag. Then another and another behind her, witches. They laugh, crooked rotten teeth bared as they look upon the essence within the glowing. Soon, Vengeance, soon it will be your time. And then you start to hear different voices. Wrath doesn't love you anymore, does he? How dare he? After you have given him all of your soul. Typical male. He used you and threw you away. That same thing happened to all of us, you know. Men have taken what they wanted and used us for their means for centuries. But we found a way to pay them back, didn't we? We can help you. We can help you. And they all start saying that. You can hear all the different voices. We can help you. What would she say? What would Vengeance do?
So, Vengeance, being shocked by looking out into these faces, each one popping up after the last as they speak to her. The chanting of being able to help her, growing into more of a cacophony around Vengeance. And she presses her hands against her ears, thinking of everything she's been through. The same human jealousies sticking with her. Thoughts of wrath, Yuya, him pushing her aside, pushing her down. Even Yuya pushing her down after Yuya promised to help. Said she would. Vengeance takes her hands off her ears and looks up to the witches. How can you help? I am in here.
Keep fighting. Wait until she is busy with something else. When she's at her weakest point, then take control. We can give you a vessel that is worthy of it. We can make you whole again. We'll be watching.
Whole. Will my wings be back?
Of course. You'll be able to fly again. Wrath will have to love you.
Vengeance looks down at her hand, clutches them into balls, them into fists. She nods. All right. Tell me exactly what to do.
Yes. We'll be watching. Take control. Do not let them know, though. Do not let them know that you have control. Wait until she is weak. And then you can hear them all, like the cacophony of, yes, yes, we'll be watching, kind of fades out. And the scene goes back to Yuya and Keltiel, Wrath, preparing this. Well, the sisters preparing the circle.
I think Keltiel is going to prepare to chant. She's smoked some witch weed. She's activated the Amylite. She's going to use concentrate to get more intelligence bonus, and then she's going to try that.
You guys have his bow, and you have...
I can't roll bonuses for crap. Okay, so...
Wrath brings up his mask, and you have his bow.
Yeah. I also have conjuring crystals. I don't know if that's going to help since I already have other items, but...
Yeah, that'll help with the drain. Let me see something. If the sisters join hands, do this together, they share the drain.
Yeah, but I don't want... Well, that's true. But I don't necessarily want to use all her drain. I'm going to use a mana crystal instead.
Okay.
To get me up to... Well, I'm pretty close to max. No, I'll use a mana crystal to take me up to max. I want Yuya to have hers for next time. And then I'm going to roll it.
Yeah, and Wrath on the table, you can see all the old necromantic stuff, and there is still some treasure.
Do the items give me a bonus to the conjuring or to the binding?
The crystals, what items do you have? Sorry.
I have conjuring crystals, and I've got his mask and his bow, and I know his name. Lewin.
Oh, okay. So I don't believe... that'll give you a +3 for the offerings, because they're really good offerings.
Okay. So that brings my modifier up to 9. And so she stands in the circle and looks around, at first uncertainly, and then she steels herself, places the items at certain points around the circle. She doesn't really notice the struggle, her internal struggle that's going on inside Yuya. She doesn't even really look at Wrath. She just takes a deep breath and focuses as hard as she can, reaching out, calling Lewin's name. Lewin, I told you I would not let you stay there. I hope you are listening for my voice. I hope it has not been too long. Return here. Your fight is not over. We need your help.
Oh, nice. And Hunter, what does Hunter do as he feels pulled back? He's been in hell for a while, fighting horrific creatures, probably hiding a lot of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to... Again, but how different is time passage, I guess, and that will tell you how things look.
Yeah, it does. It would take me for a little bit to configure, but yeah, there would be several years, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, so so.
Oh wait, not even several years. Sorry, probably. We'll say several weeks.
It's long enough. Yeah, so having fought horrific creatures and hid in strange places and come across all manner of horrific things that he would have rather not seen, Hunter would step through, I suppose, a portal. Ethereal, yeah. It's just this kind of a spirit form road.
Yeah, you can only summon spirits.
Mm-hmm. So you'd see a spirit of light, I guess you said.
Yeah.
Translucent. And...
I'm going to whisper you something, too.
Okay. Hunter's spirit will step through and look around. Well, that was quicker than I expected.
You said time. Oh, she kind of reaches for you, but you're just a spirit and her hands pass through you. And she starts to cry again, looks over at Yuya in wrath. It worked.
Yui is onlooking, and she'd been squinting a bit from the pain in her eye. And as Hunter appears back in more of an ethereal form, her eyes widen. Grin spreads across her face as she steps forward, clutching her hands together. Oh, the gods be praised, you're back!
Never mind. We'll handle the technicalities later. Keltiel just looks at him and you said it. Time would no. It was Wrath said time would be different over there, and I didn't want to wait too long.
And Hunter nods, and there's a bit of a sad smile on his face. Well, I've died once, twice. I'll come back to you again till the end.
And with that, Keltiel does what's necessary to, break the circle and let them both leave it. Bind his spirit to her so that it could travel with them. I had actually taken Spirit Bond as my last.
Perfect.
Think so. That should work out pretty well.
And with that, Yuya has lost control, I guess, in her moment of weakness. Vengeance. What does Vengeance do when she comes out? Is she hiding, or is she...
Yeah, so as Yuya, she just feels the pulsating in her head getting stronger and stronger as she looks to Hunter. And soon her own vision just blacks out. And she can't tell where she is anymore. Just lost in this pitch darkness and inky blackness. And it was only for a slight second that as Yuya blinked hard, looking up to Hunter, Vengeance came about again. And just a small, quaint smile comes upon Yuya's face. And she nods. Vengeance being able to acquire the same cadence as Yuya, same vocal cords, hearing her enough talking to Wrath. She takes a step back from the circle, allowing Keltiel to break it. You didn't think you'd make it back?
Not many people do from Niflheim, Yuya.
Yuya looks to Wrath and takes a moment. Just nod. Yes, this is it's quite a feat, Herr Keltiel.
Yes, she says, just completely ecstatic, not being in the state of mind to even notice any difference. Ghana was with me.
We should be quick. I'm not truly back. Not for long enough, anyway.
Perhaps we can determine a way to send you to a different plane. And not Niflheim.
His spirit, I think it will be freed to this plane.
Whatever the case is, I won't be back in Nif. They'd gotten me by the time you summoned me here.
He looks down at the bow and the mask, and she looks up to Hunter. Are you able to touch physical things?
And Hunter looks at the ground and sees his mask, sees the bow. He takes the bow and hefts it and feels real enough. And looks at the mask and actually steps on the mask, shattering it beneath his feet.
And Keltiel picks up a large piece of the mask that had an eye and a piece of the mouth and puts it in her pack. Something that connects them, a physical representation of his emotional connection to it.
And I'm supposing you guys are going to leave the tower now?
Yeah.
And as you guys, are you going out the window, maybe climbing down, or?
Yeah, I don't think we can go down the stairs.
Yeah, it's pretty much starting to burn. You'll have to enter.
Well, actually, we'd go down the stairs if the stairs weren't too damaged, because I could douse it. But if not, we'll go out the window.
Yeah,
Either.
Probably out the window, climb down a rope or whatnot. But as you guys are descending down to the snow and outside the stone wall of the manor, the camera kind of pans back, and you see Priestess Yuya is smiling, kind of a wicked smile. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Vengeance had a banger of